Well, welcome, Tony.
Hey,
Welcome to Los Angeles.
thanks.
You even got yourself a hat.
I just picked it up in the gift shop on the way down.
Although the Rip and Dip, I'm sure you actually did that T-shirt. It's pretty cool. That's an LA thing.
Is it an LA brand?
It's like style. It's LA style, you know. I think they have a store in LA.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably have stores in places.
Yeah. There's
it
also a new place that LA just started. J.C. Penney.
Yeah.
Pretty fancy.
LA started that?
No, I don't know. Is it still around even?
I haven't been to a mall in 40 years. It's been a while.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like malls before.
Yeah, I'm not a huge mall guy.
You should like them though. Like it's everything you want. It's everything you want.
Yeah.
Stuff conveniently located and walking distance from each other.
I just don't like to shop for like an extended amount of time.
Yeah.
I'll do like I'll get one thing.
Yeah. I like to buy stuff or shop for things, but I don't want other people to know that I like buying stuff.
How do you mean? So
Well,
you're Tony,
yeah.
nice shirt, and you're like, would you lay off me?
I found it. I guess that's what, I don't like people to know that, like, any kind of consumerism, I'm like, it's bad, you know.
Oh,
but,
damn, okay.
But then as I get older, I'm like, oh, yeah, us getting stuff is just kind of okay.
You're becoming a capitalist Republican scum.
I guess so, yeah.
You're like, hey, this filibuster thing ain't so bad.
I feel that. I like when I can be like, oh, it's just somebody gave this to me or something like that.
Yeah.
I see. So when someone's like, nice sweatpants, you're like,
Yeah, they're free.
yeah, that is kind of a nice little humble brag.
Don't want to admit that I like spent hours looking online for some cool sweatpants.
See, I'm the opposite. I think everything I usually get is given to me or
Yeah.
picked out for me. And so when I can be like, yeah, this one's all me. Shopped, looked, tried, went a size up.
I kind of feel I haven't like done this, but there are like services now. Everything's so not literally tailored, but kind of like style is tailored now. With you can get clothes in the mail. And
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
And they're like, well, just look at you and figure out what you should wear.
Yeah. Or they do these boxes. It's like, try this on.
Yeah,
Try these boots.
yeah. There's 15 boots in this box. You got like one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign up now and get a scarf. these are two things I didn't want.
Yeah. Now you're walking around in boots and a scarf. I was like, who is this guy? He's changed.
I regret getting this membership at Vests, and Vests.
I tried to wear a vest one time.
You did?
Yeah, sometimes, because I do like shopping for clothes sometimes, occasionally. And whenever I'm there, I'll see a vest. And it looks cool on the rack. And I'm like, I could pull it off. And then in my closet, I probably have like 6 vests that I never wear. I should get rid of because...
And by vest, you mean like formal vests or like down vests?
Yeah, I guess like a...
Down.
Yeah, not poofy though. Just kind of...
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Just kind of
like a Patagonia vest.
Not even that, like... Yeah, I guess like that, but not Patagonia.
Right. Not like a techie bro.
No. There's no logos on it. I like a logoless vest.
Same. Nice communist clothing.
Yeah. just
Leather.
Drab green leather.
I thought you meant like one of those formal vests. You know, you look like one of
Yeah.
those guys that wears a fedora and a formal vest.
Yeah.
And you read under a sycamore tree and juggle between chapters.
That kind of took a turn. I was with you until...
Practice your juggling at the park.
This is what Tony does when he gets something new. When he buys something new, he'll put it on, and for like a week straight, every time he wears it, he'll be like, "What do you think of this? Do you like this?"
Wait, after
What do
the
you think?
first time?
He'll like keep trying it on, and like maybe it's like pants or something, so he'll wear them like a couple times.
But,
And he'll
okay,
be like-
so he's already purchased it.
Yeah, but he
Tags
can
off?
tags on.
Tags on.
Yeah.
Usually I will wear it in the house like for 30 seconds for a week before I'm...
Damn.
Well,
you're such a sensey boy, dude.
Dude, no, I'm like...
You got a tender heart.
very, well, yeah. I think it's more like pragmatic. Like, I have a huge buyer's remorse all the time.
Okay.
I hate buying things.
So,
Not to be like, oh, it's all childhood or whatever, but we weren't like rich or nothing. So
Yeah.
I'll oftentimes like, you didn't get that much stuff.
Right.
And so when you did get it, it was like,
Better be right.
yeah. And, yeah, you felt guilty about it.
Otherwise, your mom's like, Tony, that doesn't tie anything together. Why are you making me cry?
A vest? You think you can pull off a vest? I'd like to see you try.
Not Dimitri Martin. What's the other guy? Arj Barker used to have a joke about people who wear down vests. Like your torso is chilly, but your arms need to breathe or something like that. It is a ridiculous. Like I could see a poor someone who doesn't have a lot of money coming home with a down vest. And it's like no. We buy for function. I wanted a North Face vest so bad when I was a kid. Got one for Christmas.
Oh.
In high school. Oh, so dumb.
Why?
Just because it was it's out of style now. I think I had it for a long time because I never throw any clothes away.
Yeah.
And then finally Elizabeth was like, how many years since you've put that on?
I can totally picture her saying that too.
Yeah.
Zach.
Come on.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like feathers coming out of it.
Yeah.
It's time.
For some reason, you never wore it, but it's all worn down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a full-on puffy vest.
Black, puffy, North Face logo. I thought, man, dude, this is the coolest thing ever. I'd mix it up all the time.
Yeah.
Wear it as pants.
And your school was kind of preppy too.
Yeah.
So I could
style.
totally see dudes wearing those.
Like polos, rugby shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I never got into? I see people posting this meme. I think it's more of a Southern thing, but the guys with khaki shorts, tucked in polos, and nautical shoes with no socks. Mm-hmm. That was too bold for me. It feels very Mississippi fraternity. Maybe you wear a blazer.
Yeah. Feels
over the
senator's son.
Yes, totally. It's I'm getting away with my next DUI. Unscathed.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much that was the vibe we were going for in high school. Senator's son.
That's what you wanted?
Dude, I so badly want to be a senator's son.
Oh, man.
I'm like, Dad, you got ideas? Get out there. Change America, man.
Yeah. You want to do a photo op?
Get people to the polls.
Get me out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're investing in your own future.
Telling my dad to run for senator from jail. It's too late, son.
Got an idea for you.
I'm in my prison cell going, is it November yet? I feel like there isn't a way that you can be a politician without being somehow tied to corruption. If I knew someone oh yeah, his dad's a senator, you'd be like, oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the connotation is not good. Senator is not oh wow. It's oh. Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless it was a state senator.
Even worse.
What's the difference?
I feel like it's just you don't really get paid at all and you have no power. So it's
okay.
more oh, you really care about your community.
Okay.
So I think to get to the higher level, it's that's where the corruption comes in. You have to give people favors and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel at a lower level, like you said, because they have less money and less power, they're more prone to corruption. If somebody comes to them and is oh, I'll give you some money to vote for this thing, they'll be $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, did you hear about the Trump campaign thing? They would have an online donate website thing.
Yeah.
And you'd click how much you want to donate, and it would automatically check boxes below that said, would you like to make this a monthly donation?
Yeah.
And then they upped it to, would you like to make it weekly? And then they added a new one that said, would you like to add $100 on top of this? So people would think they donated, and then they'd be broke. A month later, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
And they'd call the banks for fraud, and they're like, no, you checked the boxes.
I would be so pissed.
Yeah.
You checked the box?
All the boxes were automatically checked.
Yeah.
You got to do that for Hesby Street. Mm-hmm. You want to become a patron? Want to gift someone your patronage?
Would you like to make this an hourly patronage?
Yeah, we got to get more corrupt.
That's
what we're missing.
We're missing corruption. Yeah, you told people exactly how many listeners we have. Big mistake. Yeah. Always, we were trying to teach her, always exaggerate by tenfold.
I mean, yeah, she doesn't have a penis, so she doesn't get it.
Yeah. Whereas my penis is 30 inches.
Yeah.
Like my man. That math adds up, right? 3? Though I remember being a kid laughing.
You're asking if 3 is 10 times 3 is 30.
Okay. When I was a kid, I was watching The Man Show, and Adam Carolla did a bit where him and Jimmy Kimmel go to see a doctor, and the doctor explains to them human anatomy and goes, actually, your penis is just as long inside your body as it is on the outside. And he goes, so you mean to tell me that my penis is technically twice as long? Mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah. He's like, all right, 6 inches.
Yeah, I think I remember that episode. Yeah, that information stuck with me too.
that made us laugh so hard. That like high five.
Yeah.
All right. You know what's weird is like Elizabeth went on a girls trip, and she and her friends they talk about like personal stuff. Like they talk about like what their partner's penises are like. Like all her friends know what my penis is like, and it makes me very uncomfortable. And then this time she was like, "Oh yeah, they want to know about that that one sex move." And I'm like, "What sex move?" I'm like covering myself up in the bed sheet. It's so weird though. I'm never with my guy friends. I'm like, "Dude, how's your wife's pussy? Is it still the same?"
Yeah. Yeah.
It's weird that like. Sorry, man. Hey, hang in there.
I was hoping for a change by now.
Yeah, still the same.
Yeah,
we'll do another round. The waiter walks up. That's so weird. Yeah, I feel like I can never. Maybe it's just me. Maybe other guys are a little more forthcoming with
think so.
personal
I'm not
stuff.
personally. Like I don't really do that kiss and tell. But yeah, I mean, I've known guys that are like that. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was with so and so last night.
Yeah.
Crazy pussy. Yeah.
Crazy.
You know what's weird is like I feel like it just doesn't match our personality types. Because I swear I must have been like a kid trying to talk like my friends, and I would like jump in and say something. They'd be like, "Why would you say that?
Yeah.
That's weird."
I know.
And I'm like, I know. I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls like talking about their partner, especially at like bachelorette parties.
Right.
That's like all they talk about.
Really?
And yeah, it was really awkward because I went to my like sister-in-law's bachelorette party. And it's just like you have to just like kind of shut your brain down and leave the room sometimes, like go to the bathroom a lot.
Holy
just like
shit.
It's not comfortable. But you like don't want to be like a bad sport or whatever, but you're like, all right, let's pretend that's somebody else that you're talking about.
Wow. That's so funny. Maybe that's why you drown out our voices. It's like trauma. You're like, all right, I'm going to sit with this group of people and try to shut out voices in case someone's talking about my brother's anatomy. That sucks. Yeah, I've been in a similar situation where it's like someone like too close, like, oh yeah, dude, I'd be hitting that all over, like best man talking to the groom, and I'm like, dude, they're not even married yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it was like, all right, well, you guys are friends. Maybe I don't get the friendship. But I stuck my fist out to pound it anyway. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. That's my one piece of advice I give you, Emily. Next time anyone says stuff like that, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother,
yeah.
my brother.
Hell yeah, my brother.
Yeah, usually those like conversations, it's in a group. It's not usually like one-on-one or whatever. But
yeah.
Typically they're not like, all right, that was my story, now you go. You know, they're not like forcing you to say whatever.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think.
All right, and I will pass the talking cup to Tony. It's funny. They call it locker room talk since Trump got caught, you know? Locker room talk.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever really... I guess you say inappropriate things, you know, when you're with like guy friends, like just across the board inappropriate.
Yeah.
But locker rooms, what I remember most is they were like the smelliest place.
You didn't want to be
ever.
in there. Yeah.
I didn't want to be thinking about sex. Just smelled like a dirty armpit. Like football locker room is a smell I'll never forget. It's weird. I've been using a new deodorant that is peppermint. Weird.
You don't like it?
It smells like mouthwash. You know, like mint is kind of a mouth smell.
Yeah.
It's a good smell though.
It's good. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad. I've been like, I have the option to throw it away, but I've kept using it. It smells refreshing. But
You bought it. You can't throw it away.
I didn't buy it.
Oh, you found it?
Oh, this deodorant? Yeah, it's kind of wound up here.
I don't wear deodorant. Is that weird?
No, I think it's actually healthy.
I don't like the smell of it.
Do you? Yeah, but they have unscented.
I think there's still like a weird scent though.
That's impressive that you don't wear deodorant because you don't smell.
Yeah, I can smell myself sometimes.
Yeah.
When after I've been like sweating.
I guess I'm not that
But
close to you.
yeah, I don't like, I'm not like hugging people a lot. Do I smell, Tony?
Tony got awfully quiet.
I wear extra deodorant.
They rub up against me.
Tony's like, come here, you little knuckle.
I wear like I like to wear like crazy deodorants. Like one I've been wearing recently is a rose water vanilla deodorant.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that is crazy. What brand?
couldn't tell you. It's all hippie shit.
Good.
I get it at the hippie store.
Good. Yeah, you got to get the hippie deodorant because the
Yeah.
other stuff they put aluminum.
Yeah.
Like apparently it leads to dementia.
Really?
So there are theories.
The deodorant I've been using my whole life
No,
up to this point.
Yeah.
Same
Axe
here.
body spray.
Yeah. Yeah. I really-
Aluminum will give you dementia?
There are
That's
theories.
The cans
There are theories.
that I drink out of?
No. Like that. It like rubbing whatever like small kind
Into
of
your
trace
pores.
amounts into your pores in your armpits.
Right.
Blocking those glands. Apparently, if you don't sweat enough, like if you trap your sweat in your body,
Yeah.
you kind of forget where you grow up or what you're doing. What you're doing at this grocery store.
Wow.
Dementia's
weird.
not funny. Dementia's like one of those things that like you can't joke about. So don't laugh.
Okay.
Back to locker room talk.
Yeah. It's weird though, like trapping stuff in your body. I guess yeah, sweat is like something
Kinda
your body's
toxins?
expelling.
Yeah.
Expelling. Yeah, I guess if you did the same thing with other excrement,
Right?
you'd probably be fucked up
Yeah.
if you blocked up.
You get pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get high.
Really?
There's something then they would use in like Africa. It was called jankum.
Jankum.
I think it's jankum, and it's just like the fumes and chemicals from like storing shit, and you'd inhale it and you'd like get fucked
Ew.
up. It was like very poor people.
Like a porta potty? Or like a
well, I think it'd be
shit
like in a
bowl?
bottle.
Wow.
They put it in like a Coke bottle or something,
And they smell
and it would balloon with gas, and then that gas is like
Damn.
yeah.
It's like fermented.
Yeah, poor people are like, hey man, we don't have anything,
Yeah.
but let's get fucked up. Let's get creative here and let's
Yeah.
party.
And that doesn't cause dementia.
That actually sharpens your memory.
Wow. Interesting.
I remember there was
I would never think of that.
people are so crafty with their drugs.
Yeah.
There was that lady who did the keyboard cleaner. It was like a MTV documentary.
Yeah.
I remember when I first dated Elizabeth. She was like, "Oh, you never seen the keyboard cleaner lady?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, I've never seen it." She's like, "Oh my god, you got to see it. It's like the funniest thing. Like all my friends from back home joke about it." And there was this lady that would go buy like tons of keyboard cleaner, and she'd be like, "I'm on top of the world."
Right.
And then she'd like kind of like drift off. I'm like, "This is sad.
Yeah, that's not funny.
This isn't funny at all." I was the comedian, and I was
Yeah.
offended. I'm like, "This is not funny at all." And then like I shit you not, a week later, South Park did a whole episode based on her, and I'm like, I guess I don't know what it is because there's no arguing. It's
turns
not
out
funny when it's a South Park episode.
Yeah, like I guess I can see the humor now.
Right? I'm like, well, no, it's coming from a credible source,
Yeah.
not a woman.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant.
Someone commented on my recent video, this would have been funny if a man told this joke.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's really
It's-
interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of
sounds like
sense.
a compliment.
Yeah.
It's like that's a good joke.
It's like, yeah, good joke.
I have a problem with women speaking to me this way.
I'm sexist.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like women doing comedy, but this joke in particular is pretty good.
All right, great joke on paper.
Yeah.
You're a great writer for a man.
That's funny. Was that on TikTok?
Yeah.
I bet you have like infinity comments to go through.
I don't go through all of them, but sometimes they'll just pop up. And when they're like weird like that, they kind of stick out.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? But, you know, most of them are like, oh, you're amazing. You're a genius.
Oh, that's
You're
cool.
the best.
Anyone tracked you down?
I don't know.
Like stalked you? Well, when my Night of the Living Karen series went viral,
Yeah.
someone texted me, "Is this you from the TikTok thing?"
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You told me that.
And I was
That's
like,
kind of creepy.
yeah. And I said, no, this is with someone else.
Yeah. I only use Snapchat.
That's like I think that's from Dirty Work. And he's like, give me my shirt back. And then the guy takes Norm's shirt off and his body's covered in hair.
Yeah.
He's like, here you go. He's like, ah!
Yeah.
Hey, you wanted your shirt. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to someone that's different from you. I forgot to say, speaking of state senators, senators and corruption.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of Bob Saget's old stand-up at Rodney Dangerfield's club.
Oh, okay. 80s?
80s. Young Bob Saget. Very quick with the jokes. Like, I tell you this. I don't know. Like, he would almost step on the laughter.
Okay.
And I think it was his way of, like, cascading and, like, building up to bigger laughs. But he's like, I just got married to my girlfriend of 7 years. And people, before they even started clapping, he's like, she's 7? He's like, I'm just kidding. I'm not a senator. Oh, no. He said, growing up, my mom wouldn't send me to camp because I was too nervous getting naked in front of the other boys in the showers. Now, though, I can handle it just fine. And everyone's like, oh, ha, ha. Like, ooh. He's like, I'm just kidding. I'm not a senator. And I was like, I wonder if that was a specific senator that got caught doing that, or if that's just a blanket, like, senators probably do that.
Yeah.
Senators probably shower with boys. You know the old adage, right? Because I feel like I didn't hear about old guys showering with boys until that Penn State coach.
Oh, did he do that? What's his name?
Yeah. What was his name? Legend.
Yeah.
What was his name? He looked oddly like Jeffrey Epstein, which was weird.
Larry?
Pete.
Larry Pete.
Pete the pedophile.
Yeah.
Pete the pedo.
It was something. I remember. If you say it.
I feel
know.
like,
Maybe like
It's a name that like I've never heard before or after.
I feel like Torio would know.
Oh, man, I wish Torio was here.
Tory would go, what, this name right here?
Yeah.
And lift his shirt up and have a tattoo on his chest.
Yeah, he would have his name tattooed on his chest. You're right.
He's the type of guy.
Yeah. Torio knows all about this guy we're talking about.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. If any of you Hesbos are picking up our drift, Torio, who recently acquired a van, is driving around the country.
The van has a bed in it.
It has a bed and not much windowage. He did install a window himself. It's still the most amazing thing of the whole thing to me.
That he...
He installed a window.
That he installed a window in a van. Like there was no even a hole.
Yeah, did he weld it open?
He said he'd cut through it.
Cut.
Which was weird. I was like, dude, I cannot believe you did this.
Yeah.
He said it was the scariest part because the metal is kind of like thin.
Sparking.
So as you're sawing it, it's like shaking the whole van. You're like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah, this thing that was thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Just cut a hole in it.
Yeah.
He did all that work on it, too, before he insured it.
Right. That's got to be scary. It's like, all right, I'm going to start sawing the side of this and then we'll get insurance.
Yeah. I'm just going to take a flamethrower to the side.
People are just pulling over going, ooh, this must be Mythbusters is filming here.
Yeah, what's the myth? Can you put a window in a van? Yes.
Turns out you can. And we are now on HGTV. I looked at a house for sale in Joshua Tree. I fell in love with it. Speaking of HGTV. Now I want money.
How much was it?
Like
$1 million?
400 something thousand. Not too bad.
Not bad for a house.
Still a little out of money.
Does it have like does it have anything cool like pool or
Hot tub. It's like brand new house. It's like the main house is a kitchen, living room, kind of dining area, bedroom, full bath. And then there's a guest suite with a full bedroom and a full bath. And they're pretty close. They have like big glass. Everything looks brand new. Mm-hmm. Big kind of picnic table outside by the hot tub. It looks really nice. It's
Yeah, I
just
want
like
this.
it looks like kind of isolated too. So you look around and it's just
Nothing.
nothing. So if I can't afford it, I want a Hesbo to have it. That's why I'm talking about it here. And have us over.
I love a hot tub, man. I'll go to the desert and get in a hot tub.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I drove out to Joshua Tree over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fell in love with it again. Actually, you know what? I didn't really fall in love with it until this past weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like, Elizabeth and you would always talk about like, oh, that's where I want to have a spot, so I could always go there. But I just kind of felt like it's the desert. Like there are more beautiful places to get a spot, But
Did you go camping?
no, but we went for the afternoon or early evening, sunset, and then like laid out, looked up at the stars, walked around the campground areas, and it was like a really cool time. Not too windy. It was just a beautiful kind of like nature connection. No drugs, no drinking, and natural high, which I hadn't done in kindergarten, I think.
Yeah, you kind of have to say that when you're like, I went to the desert, had a great
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, totally.
People are like, yeah, I catch your drift.
Well, and I felt like not only that, so that myth was broken. Like you can go to the desert and have a great time sober.
Yeah.
But also I felt like Joshua Tree is a trendy LA thing to say that you love.
Yeah.
So I'm
Instead
like,
of
all
Palm
right.
Springs.
Yeah, right. So it's like you love Joshua Tree. And I hear so many people say it and I'm like, you don't have to do this, man. You can love other things, But now I get it. I was like, whoa, Emily and Elizabeth are not just trying to be a Hollywood. I see it.
They're not just fake assholes.
No, or that too.
I was about
But Joshua Tree actually checks out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
We stayed a while ago now, but we went out there and went to it like one of the smaller towns, even smaller than Joshua Tree. It's called Landers.
Yeah, that's where like all the houses are. You can't actually like find a house in Joshua Tree. Like,
Oh, is Joshua Tree just the park?
it's the park. We never made it to the park because the car broke down.
Car broke down.
Oh,
So we were just stuck at the house
in Landers.
in Landers.
You ever been to Joshua Tree, Tony? I've been to Landers.
Yeah, got this close.
Yeah. No, I think there are houses in Joshua Tree, but yes, I think a lot of it is like neighboring towns.
I thought like
The town area, because there's like Joshua Tree Village, and I think
That's what
when I was on the interstate, it said like now in Joshua Tree, and it wasn't the park.
Yeah,
yet.
it's like tiny though. The
It's
park
tiny.
is huge, but
the park. Apparently, it's bigger than Rhode Island.
the park.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's massive. It's massive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or Rhode Island.
I heard that, and I didn't Google it. So
Somebody
about
fact
as-
check.
this is about as a Zach story gets.
Could be an amazing fact or a horrible lie. We don't know.
They're like Joshua Tree's the smallest park. Well, it's funny. We were talking about the Islam being after Christianity before the pod started.
Yeah, that's what we usually talk about.
Well, no, we were just talking about it, and I almost said, yeah, that's why the Quran is called the Final Testament. The Old Testament, New Testament, the Quran is the Final Testament.
Right.
But then I remember saying that to someone like maybe a year ago, and then Googling it, and I was like, that is not true. I don't have that person's number.
Yeah. You've said it.
So I almost said it tonight, and I went, nope, Zach, we learned this.
Oh,
It means something else. I can't remember.
that's some growth.
I think it means, let me make up another thing.
Yeah.
Let me make up a new thing. I want to say it means the recitation. Recitation?
Well, to be frank, I never say that word, so I don't know. I would
Okay.
say recitation.
Yeah, I think it's the recitation.
It's like a recipe.
Yeah. Because I don't think
The recitation.
Yeah. Do you have the recitation?
Yeah, let me just recite it.
It's like getting into a prestigious French cooking school. There's your recitation. That's like German.
Yeah. I learned from that Food Wars show that the French word for recipe is recette.
Recette?
Actually, I don't know if it's the French word. Maybe recipe is a French word, but recette is what they call the instructions for how to cook something.
Oh, like receipt.
Yeah.
Spelled the same?
No. I don't know how it's spelled.
That's cool. The bill.
Fun fact.
The bill
Could
is,
be a lie.
or the check isn't something else. I think it's the ticket or something. They say.
In France?
Yeah, or the computation. I'm making. Now we're just making more stuff up.
The computation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe the word for thank you in French is the N word. Just getting Hesbos in trouble.
Yeah, they're out there. I'm speaking French.
Pardon my French.
song has a lot of French words in it.
If you say a racial slur and you say "pardon my French" after,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, mixed emotions. I'd be overcome. I'd be overcome with emotion. I haven't heard someone say. I always wondered why, like, "pardon my French" was swear words. Is that
Yeah.
derogatory towards French people?
Yeah, it's probably got to do with French hatred,
Yeah.
which is still like kind of default. Everybody's like, America doesn't have that much interaction with France these days,
Yeah.
or like Americans.
Yeah.
But then we're all like, the fucking French.
Yeah.
Like, we just inherited that from the UK.
Right. Is it?
I think so.
Because, like, we fought in wars together.
I think, yeah, but then also, like, there's this stereotype of French surrender or whatever. But
Oh, right.
From
World War
II.
II. Yeah.
But we learned that from our American history books, so who knows?
And that's so long ago. It's like you're mad at someone for what their grandpa did when he was like 20. You're like, you're a coward.
Yeah.
I'm not a coward. My great Nona was. She hid in a crate.
Yeah. We've all pretty much forgiven Germany for the World War II. We all love Germany now.
Do we?
I love it.
You know-
Schnitzel.
I love schnitzel. Oh, there's a great
And,
German place I got to take you guys to on La Brea. We can talk after the pod.
Yeah.
Great schnitzel.
I would love to get schnitzel. So we all love Germany now, and they're all cool and stuff. We like their products.
Yeah.
We've all pretty much forgotten the
Yeah,
The
we
other
haven't
thing.
we haven't forgotten about the French though.
French, though.
Yeah.
The fucking
I don't know
surrendering.
like any French people. Is that weird? I know,
I know some
like
French people.
a handful of German people.
Well, now that's weird.
Yeah, she keeps them a secret.
A handful. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
care for that. Not a handful of Germans.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's that weird. I'm trying to think if I know French people. I have like a lot of Moroccans in my family, like moved to France.
Yeah.
So I have French family, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're still racaille. I think that means like trash, street rats.
Oh.
Arabs are looked down upon.
Yeah.
Berbers.
Yeah, I
Was
don't
it-
have Berbers in my family.
It was a big deal for, I mean, this is all secondhand stuff I read about Zinedine Zidane
Oh, yeah.
being,
Algerian.
and winning the World Cup or whatever.
But
Even the most recent World Cup.
for a street rat.
Yeah, that's what the president said. Putting him on the medal around. He whispered in his ear.
Comme ci, comme ça, street rat.
Yeah,
That's good.
but it was actually a big deal. I mean, apparently, I wasn't there, but it was a big deal for them to, represent the new multiculturalism they call it of France.
Well, I was telling you, there's a documentary called Les Bleus, which is what they call the team.
Right.
And a lot of them being black, brown, and Arab, I think they would call it. And they wouldn't say noir. They would say black, like with a French accent. It's like they took our word.
Yeah.
They're like, pardon my American, but black. But yeah, like a lot of them represent a country that kind of shits on them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like American sports too, though. Basketball, right?
Well,
Football.
yeah, the NFL.
Yeah,
there
the
was
NFL, my lord.
that. Yeah.
Well, they disrespected our flag.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
Our flag was like, the American flag was like, all right, the usual drill. Oh, whoa! Get up!
Yeah.
What was funny was Cap like teamed up with a soldier. Remember, Cap actually used to sit down.
Yeah.
He got the idea for kneeling
Was a
from
soldier.
a
From a
soldier.
soldier.
Who said like
A vet,
fallen,
yeah.
fallen comrades or whatever. That's how you'd honor them.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, nah.
Yeah. There's like it would honor fallen comrades, and then everybody was like kneeling. How disrespectful.
Yeah. Well, people were like, I never had many friends in the military to kneel for.
Mm-hmm.
I fought for this country, and I didn't make friends. Stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that he's out. Tim Tebow's back
What?
In the NFL?
as a tight end
Oh.
for the Jaguars. A lot of NFL players tweeted, it really is all about who you know, because I guess the head coach of the Jaguars was his college coach. So it's
Okay.
like, come have a tryout. You're a loyal guy,
Interesting.
loyal to God, to Christ. It's crazy. Someone made like a little TikTok video about how like almost everyone on that Florida championship team in college, like murdered, assaulted, racist, like Aaron Hernandez murder, Urban Meyer's assistant was abusing his wife and he like covered it up. So the coach's assistant was basically a wife beater. And that ended up coming out years later. Riley Cooper was the wide receiver who was caught on camera at a country concert saying like any N-word climbing over that fence, I'm like knocking out.
Good Lord.
Someone else, I can't remember his name, but was found with they found a dead body in his home. And they're like, and then it was all led by Tim Tebow, the most Christian, like virgin.
Yeah.
Running all his parents and missions, like his prayers and his like closeness to God.
Yeah.
Took them to the gym, like washed away everyone's sins.
Like
They probably all were like Christian too, though.
Not like Tebow. Tebow's next level.
Well, nobody is.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
in the like on the line, instead of saying hut, he says Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, he's very religious.
He'd go because of him. Hike. Did you hear about because of him? Emily found a letter from an old pen pal in camp. And
Yeah, my camp.
Was this on the podcast?
it was.
Friend.
I did not hear it.
Damn, Tony, why do we invite you? She signed a letter to Emily because of him. But it sounds like they're covering up a murder.
Yeah, that's like a code word.
It's like, hey, I can't meet you by that side of the road where we were the other night.
Because of him, in parentheses, the dead body.
It also sounds like Handmaiden's Tale or whatever it's
Handmaid's
called.
Tale. Yes, totally. Under his eye.
Yeah.
I got an email from like a business person, like somebody I was working with, and their email sign off is "Have a miraculous day."
That's weird.
Yeah, English was not their first language, I should say.
Oh, well, then it's not weird. That's okay.
Yeah, I think they like. In my mind, what happens? They went for "Have a good day" or "a great day," and then they put "great" in the thesaurus, and they're like, "Oh,
synonym."
Yeah, a longer word. Oh, miraculous. That sounds good. Just put that in there. Have a miraculous day.
Have a serendipitous day.
Yeah. That would be good. That'd be better than miraculous.
An unexpectedly good day.
Yeah. Have a suspiciously good day. Have a day that you cannot fathom how good it is.
Yeah, that's good.
Could miracles be bad?
A bad
Because
miracle.
miraculous doesn't necessarily mean good.
Right.
Well, there's a connotation that God is doing it, or it's because of him. So, I would assume, like, if a miracle happens, you'll be like, oh, God chose to do this.
But God made the devil.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He made everything, dude.
I don't really know the devil story, but so he pushed an angel off a cloud.
Yep.
Yeah.
The angel is like, Lucifer,
Yeah.
do not stand close to the edge of that cloud. And he's like, why?
Yeah, he's like, oh.
I'm not going to fall.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
And then he pushed him.
Yeah. And everyone was super terrified because it's like they thought he killed this angel.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, just be quiet. He works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Just assume this is a miracle.
Wow, what a miraculous day.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he lived, so he fell off.
Yeah.
That's the miracle.
And yeah. So because of him is covering up an attempted murder.
What would be a bad miracle?
If I was like all of a sudden like pregnant.
That's pretty good. It could be good though, right? In some way.
Yeah, I guess most people would say that's good. A lot of people call
I stand
babies
outside of a Planned
miracles.
Parenthood telling them how good it's going to be Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, other people call babies miracles.
Yeah.
Miracle of life. It's because like it's a miracle that it just happened. I think it's like whoa,
Yeah.
just Russian doll in this human thing right now.
We just call anything crazy a miracle.
Yeah, that's true. Anything we don't get. Okay, what about this?
A bad miracle. Yeah.
A man is on death row
Okay.
for murdering several people.
Did they deserve it?
Well, that's for you to decide. I mean,
Okay.
It depends on your belief. But it goes to the chair.
All right.
And they're about to, he's crying. He's like, I don't want to die yet. You know?
Okay.
I murdered those people, but also, like, I'm sorry about it.
Okay. Remorse.
Right before they turn on the chair, boom. Paperwork just came in. You are free to go. It's a miracle.
The miracle of paperwork. Suddenly coming in.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Specifically.
Okay.
Not the work of paper, the miracle
Yeah.
of paperwork.
Some guy was like, I should probably file this at some point. I'll just push it off. And then whatever prompted him to be like, you know what, today is the day I submit this paper.
He submits it on a Friday. And he goes, it'd be a miracle before Monday morning. Yeah. Ted Kaczynski mailing a bomb. I mean, if this gets there
Yeah.
on the date that I put in my manifesto, that'd be a miracle. With this post office.
So it's just like, do they x-ray everything now?
Do they what?
Does everything at the post office get x-rayed now?
No. Well, maybe.
Since then? Since that miracle?
Someone in my town got
Oklahoma
hit.
City miracle?
No, that's not Oklahoma City.
That's a basketball thing.
No, Oklahoma City is Timothy McVeigh.
Yeah, but the Oklahoma City miracle, I'm just kidding.
This is Kevin Durant leaving.
Yeah. That's a bad miracle for him to go to Golden State.
Right.
For
every winner, there
for
must be a
Oklahomans.
loser. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say it's a miracle that Hitler came to power since his mom almost aborted him. Here's an
Did she?
idea for a
How
show.
long have abortion's been around? Since the 40s? Or, I mean, before that, when was he born?
Probably like, I'd say 20 years after miscarriages. People are like, I can make you lose that baby. Probably like 5200 BC.
Damn.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
I need to read Sapiens, dude. Gotta get through that
This is
book.
another Zach story. I don't know when abortions were invented. I mean, I'd assume ancient Egyptians were all over it.
Well, when you said Hitler was almost aborted, I assume you don't mean by a sarcophagus or whatever. Sarcophagus abortion.
What the hell is a sarcophagus abortion?
That's when you put somebody in a sarcophagus and they die.
And then you go, that's an abortion?
Yeah, the baby is aborted.
Tony. That's just murder, dude.
Well, the technology was not that advanced in ancient Egypt.
It has to be in the mom, and I think not into like full term for it to be an abortion, right?
Well, that's what I meant, yeah. You put the pregnant
Oh, you put the
pregnant
mom
mother
in a
an
sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Okay, that now I think we're all caught up.
Sometimes I say things and I assume people are with me on the logic. But
Yeah, no, sarcophagus. You lost me at sarcophagus abortion.
you didn't understand sarcophagus abortion.
I completely did not. It's a miracle. I understand it now.
All this is getting cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of abortion,
Yeah, this episode's going in
we
the trash.
should wrap this up.
No,
That was a good episode.
no, it's good. It's good, yeah.
Until we started talking about Hitler.
And abortions. Okay, so I want to do a TV show, right?
Okay.
Oh, here's the pilot. Animated series. Badass commando Navy SEAL guy. He's got no love in his life, no heart. He's in a war zone, maybe some serious fucking gun shootout, and sees a child get hurt. And it's like, fucks him up a little bit. He goes home, tries to brush it off. He's a tough guy, seasoned vet of battle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the government says they've developed new technology and they want to send him on a mission. They send him back in time. He sees his mission. Murder young 4-year-old Hitler. Can't do it. So it's just him and he pretends that he murders him, but really he's just raising 4-year-old Hitler. But Hitler's got I picture Hitler with like a little mustache. And he's like trying to make him a good person.
Yeah.
He thinks there's another way instead of murder.
And
That's funny.
The show is called Nature versus Nurture.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea.
Nature versus Nurture, Hitler.
It's getting worse.
How about young Hitler?
I love young Hitler.
Kid Hitler.
No. Kid Hitler?
Yeah, Kid Hitler.
You should watch TV more and see what shows are called.
Shows are called kid things.
Okay, name one.
Kid Genius. That's a show.
Tony.
What?
The look in your eyes said, I'm making this show up right now.
Kid Genius. You never saw that one?
No, what's it about?
I'm sure you can guess.
Are you thinking of Smart Guy?
Baby Genius is a show.
Oh yeah, the Baby Geniuses. Yeah,
That's different.
really different.
Yeah, that's the word kid isn't the beginning of the show.
Kid.
It's in the hall? No, doesn't count.
All right. We watched a movie
Okay.
that had kid in it.
And what was it?
Kid Detective. Pretty good.
It's good.
Very good.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It sounds like you guys are fucking with me. There's a movie called Kid Detective that
Yeah.
both of you cinephiles watched.
I watched Citizen Kane, and then I watched Kid Detective, and then I watched Citizen Kane again just to wash it off.
Triple.
Yeah, Kid Detective was really good.
I just picture the way I am and a lot of people I know with Sports Center.
Yeah.
Where they get home and I'll just flip on Sports Center. It's kind of white noise.
Yeah, in the background.
It's you with Citizen Kane.
I love Citizen Kane. Considered the greatest movie of all time.
Do you watch the director's cut? Where he's just like, this is what I meant to do. It's like
Yeah.
Orson Welles.
Yeah, that's for weekends. I won't do that on the weekends. To unwind.
Favorite movie. Oh, here's a good one I saw on Twitter. We can end it with this. This will be our banger. Favorite 90s action movie.
Speed.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Kid Commando. I loved Speed, actually.
You can't do
Oh,
that. You
yeah,
can't say
you
Speed
can't.
because Emily said it. And
already
you
said it.
cannot
I'm
say
not-
Citizen Kane because not only is it not an action movie,
Yeah.
it wasn't made in the 90s. Maybe 1890s. It was conceived.
Well, I wasn't saying that was my answer. I was going to talk about Speed being a good movie.
Oh, yeah. Please. Yeah.
Jeff Daniels sacrifices himself.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Well, Jeff
He's-
Daniels sacrifices himself. His character dies, but
He's
like,
Keanu Reeves' partner, right?
right.
Forgot about that.
How does he sacrifice himself?
Jeff Daniels sacrifices himself as being part of the project. He's like, I'll do the movie. And they're like, we need somebody to die. We need somebody to die in the first 10 minutes. He's like, I'll do it.
He's like, I'm busy. I'll do it. I got this other movie that's going to change my life coming up. Dumb and Dumber.
That's probably the same year, actually. 94.
Could have been.
Yeah, or 93.
It's funny because I don't think I knew Jeff Daniels before Dumb and Dumber as a kid. You know, maybe I saw Arachnophobia, but it didn't really.
Arachnophobia. Horrible movie.
Yeah, it was bad.
No, it was good. I liked it.
Well, I think I only saw it on TV, which never really helps you enjoy a movie.
Yeah.
But like as a kid, it would like come on TNT like a bunch. I think they did like a. All right, what's your '90s action movie, Tom?
My 90s action movie. I mean,
I wonder if you're going to say mine.
well, I would think that ours would be different.
Okay.
Well, let's find out.
I mean, I don't have this answer like.
Oh, you don't have your answer ready?
No, I mean, first thing that came to mind was Predator.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Is that 90s?
probably.
It might be like 90. Yeah.
Yeah,
Arnold Schwarzenegger, that one.
yeah.
Not Predator 2 with Danny Glover.
Yeah, you showed me Predator because I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, and it's good, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Ouch. Tony, stop.
He was even better than Predator and Predator 2. Kid Predator. Completely different movie.
Tell
by
me
the
you
way.
wouldn't watch it though.
This guy, this monster just tries to kids. Mine was going to be Terminator 2.
I pictured you
T-1000.
for a buddy action like Die Hard or something.
Die Hard actually was like when I first saw the tweet, I thought Die Hard or Lethal Weapon. It's
Yeah.
like, that's a buddy action movie. But I think T2, just like the sci-fi of it all, I think it was a little more like ingrained in my.
Stuck with you.
Yeah, it stuck with me more than like Mel Gibson pretending to be crazy. We should do a 90s movie action run.
Die Hard wasn't like a buddy one, was it? I was thinking of the like Die Hard 4 or whatever with Samuel L. Jackson.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Die Hard was slightly buddy because I believe Carl Winslow
Yeah.
plays a cop outside of the building who hears the radio distress signal and helps Bruce Willis's character, John McClane, defeat the terrorists in the building from the outside. And I believe Carl Winslow, I don't know the actor's real name, which is very fucked up.
Yeah.
But even more fucked up, I believe in the movie, his name is either Carl or Officer Winslow. I'm not making that
No.
up. I'm not making it up.
I think it is actually. Yeah.
One of those is true.
Yeah.
It's a Zach story, so I'm spreading, I'm hedging my bets.
Were they trying to like connect the universes of Family Matters
I
and
think,
Die Hard?
I mean, it'd be a dope multiverse.
Yeah. He comes home. How was your day, honey? I'm going to say is get that fucking kid out of here.
Got any cheese? It's like, I had to feed a terrorist today. Just give me a minute.
Hey, guess what? I'm going to say one word. This is going to close the episode. You ready?
I love it, yeah.
Sandusky.
Oh, Jeff Sandusky. Jerry Sandusky. Jeff Epstein.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Two great guys.
They look alike. Look it up. All right, goodbye.